Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot stress enough the importance of these graded discussion assignments. They are an important part of your overall course grade and your academic experience in this fully online virtual course. This is, as we all know, this is a college course, and I do expect for you to read and write substantively during the semester. There is no research paper assigned in the course, so these graded discussion assignments constitute the substantive research and writing requirement for our course. They are designed in part to integrate a degree of meaningful interaction and collaboration in your course experience, so that you are not simply learning in isolation, that we are essentially learning from and interacting with one another during the semester. These graded discussion assignments represent an opportunity for us to address some of the major issues covered in the course, covered in the textbook concerning American government and American democracy. They're also designed, these assignments, to make the content real and relevant for you, to move simply beyond the theoretical, to make it very clear that government and politics have real life implications. Essentially, that elections matter, U.S. Supreme Court decisions matter, acts of the Congress matter, and they affect our lives in a very meaningful way. I am asking you to please, very carefully, to take the time to review these materials. The PowerPoint presentation concerning the discussion assignments, putting forth the specific guidelines and criteria that govern your work on these assignments. And I also provide you with a sample primary discussion posting, as well as your a sample for what's expected of you in your peer responses. So basically, as the PowerPoint articulates, I'm looking for at least three postings from you every week for each of these graded discussion assignments. The primary posting, and this is articulated in detail in the PowerPoint presentation, your primary posting in which you respond substantively to the issues and the topics and the questions that are presented in the assignment instructions, and I refer to that as a primary posting, which should consist of at least 2 to 3 paragraphs of good academic substantive writing, and then to follow up, at least 2 peer responses. And that's when you respond substantively to the postings of your fellow classmates. And so those are designed, it's designed to have, again, to integrate a degree of interaction and collaboration in these discussion assignments. And I go into greater detail of those expectations and guidelines in the PowerPoint presentation, and once again providing you with a sample of what's expected of your work product in that primary discussion posting, along with each of your peer responses. I'm not necessarily assessing your work product based on a specific word count, but the actual substantive nature of your writing. And again, that primary posting, I'm looking for at least 2 to 3 substantive, well-written paragraphs per the example that is provided here in Canvas, and then your peer responses should consist of at least 1 well-written paragraph designed to promote, if you will, interaction and a collaborative learning environment. I realize that there is a degree of subjectivity in grading written work, but I will be making, obviously, every effort to grade your work product based upon the standards and the guidelines and requirements put forth here. In Canvas, the week following, I make every effort to grade these assignments quickly. And so in Canvas, the week after the assignments are due, I will provide a detailed written critique or assessment of your work product, and I will also provide you with a numerical grade. And that, again, is outlined or detailed in the PowerPoint presentation. You will have an opportunity, obviously, to improve upon your work product and your grade on these assignments as we move forward in the semester, but this is something that you really want to get right, to make every effort to get right from the beginning of the semester, to make sure that your work product aligns with the specific guidelines and requirements that are associated with these assignments. So after reviewing these materials, if you have any questions, please let me know immediately. Again, these assignments are a very important part of your grade and your experience in the course. And then, of course, we have specific deadlines. I adhere to those deadlines. I expect you, obviously, to adhere to those deadlines. You have an entire week to complete your work on these discussion assignments. That's a very generous time frame. I do not accept revised work after the deadline or after I've reviewed and graded your assignments. So again, let's make every effort to get it right from the beginning so that you can earn full credit on these assignments. And once again, I'm going to ask, again, actually demand that everybody be kind to one another, be respectful, and be civil. These discussion assignments are an excellent opportunity for you to, again, to delve into some of the major issues that we will be addressing in the course, in the textbook, that concern American government and politics. And I want everybody to feel free to express themselves intellectually, academically, without fear of ridicule. So please, let's be kind to one another, be respectful, be civil, and let's learn from one another. And if you have any questions at all about the guidelines, requirements for these assignments, please reach out to me. I want you to be successful in the course and, of course, with these assignments.